What's up, guys? You're watching Cam Gaylor, and we're doing another long-term review. This time with the Kahr CW380. This is one of the guns that I actively carry. I don't carry it every day, but I do carry it pretty often. It's great to throw in one of those little fabric DeSantis holsters. I can throw it in basketball shorts or whatever, and it is going to be about as small as any gun you can find. Very tiny, very lightweight. I'm going to go over its specs and history and stuff, so let's go over that. So these were introduced in 2013. They came out with the budget line called the CW. And with the budget line, you just don't get the, what's the barrel? Polygonal barrel. You just get regular rifling. And then you don't get as intricate lettering. So like my PM9 has a lot nicer Kahr symbol and a lot nicer PM9 on the gun. This just has very crude lettering on the gun. But other than that, it's just still a Kahr. I mean, the trigger is just as good as the P series and everything, and it is still well made. So let's go over the specs. It's 10.2 ounces. The overall length is 4.96 inches, so it's very short. The height is 3.9 inches tall. That's super short as well. And that, most guns that I've carried and stuff that I checked the specs, most of them are over 4 inches tall. So that's pretty crazy that it's 3.9 inches. The barrel length is only 2.58 inches, so very, very short barrel there. The capacity is 6 rounds in the magazine, although you can get the bigger 380 pistols magazine that Kahr makes, the CT380, and have an extended mag that sticks out. You can also get mag guts for these, and it'll hold more rounds as well. It's a single stack magazine. I'll pop it out for you here. So these look basically like 1911 magazines. They're just a lot smaller. Kahr 386. I have some 7-round magazines as well. And then, like I said, you can get mag guts, and it will hold more. I don't have those, but a lot of people do. Every time I make a video on this gun, people say, get the mag guts. So that is definitely an option. The trigger is your classic Kahr trigger. So it's double action only. But man, I love these Kahr triggers. I don't want to dry fire it, but it's just a smooth double action. It's my favorite trigger in all of guns. I like a good double action trigger. I know that's not the popular thing. Most people want a blade style, Glock style trigger. That's just not me. I love a good smooth double action. The frame is obviously polymer. The slide is 4140 steel, or the inserts on the frame are 4140 steel, excuse me. And the slide is a stainless steel 416 steel slide. It has textured grips, of course, and it's just like any other little gun. They texture it where your hands actually touch. And the width is 0.75 inches, so very, very thin. That's the slide width. Very thin there. Now mine has a front night sight. So as you can see here, this front sight will glow in the dark. The back one will not, but it has sort of the line the dots up sight there. Very tiny gun. Like I said, I do pocket carry it from time to time. Great pistol. You're not as capable if you have this over a high capacity gun, or maybe even a revolver, just because the revolver, like a 357, is going to hit a lot harder. But still, you have 7 rounds of 380, and it is absolutely tiny. So it's a great little pistol. I like it better than my Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380, and I like it better than some of the other options like the Kel-Tec P380 and the Ruger LCP. I would rather have this personally. Great little pistol. I've shot less than 500 rounds through it. I know it's called a long-term review, but I've shot probably around 3-something through it, because when I do shoot it, I normally only shoot a magazine or 2 through it, and I call it good. And it takes a long time when you're shooting 6 rounds at a time, or 12 rounds in a total session over a long period of time. It takes a while to add up. So I've got around 300, 350, something like that through it. So not a real high round count, but I have had it for at least, I would say, like 2 years. I got this at a gun show down in the Knoxville area, and I was specifically looking for a Kahr. I almost ended up buying a Gerson, whatever their Browning high power clone is, the Gerson. I almost bought one of those because I couldn't find a Kahr, and I happened to go through like one of the last tables at the gun show, and sure enough, they had like 2 of these Kahr CW380s, and this was exactly what I was looking for. So I picked mine up brand new. It has had a very occasional failure to eject, and it like stovepipes. I've had maybe 2 out of like 350 something rounds. Most of the time it's fine. I think the couple of times it has jammed has been right after I first got it. But no issues other than that. It's been a good one. I normally shoot Hornady critical defense through mine, and it has been a great little shooter. I've also shot quite a bit of full metal jackets like Remington and PMC bronze, stuff like that. Anyways, guys, that is my review or a long-term review of the Kahr CW380. I personally do like it. I would give it a solid A. If you were to grade it like a school grade, A, B, C, D, and F, it gets an A. I think it's a solid gun. I don't have any major complaints. I really do like Kahr pistols. They're some of my favorite out there. They're not as popular as some other brands. They're not as new when it comes to technology. It's not, the next cutting edge thing, but it is a solid single stack pistol. It's what they do well. They make solid single stack pistols. No matter if you get a 45 or a 9, you know what you're going to get. You get the same trigger, you get the same overall look and feel. It's just a solid option. I love it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.